What a day. We did it, baby, so far. I could say I went live every single day of the year as long as I stay alive through the end of the stream. Keep me alive, dear Lord. I think you will. God, everyone, thank you so much for jumping on in. Thank you for achieving this great day with us, the last day of the year. Are you kidding me? New Year's Eve. And here we are, like we are every single day. If you did it, some of you went the entire year with me. You didn't miss one stream. And I know many of you did. There's many of you that did not miss not a stream, baby. Not a stream. I'm jumping for joy out here. No. But shout out to everybody here. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for jumping on in. Appreciate you all for being a part of this amazing journey with me. It means the world that you would actually spend a year with me every single day. And we're going to kick it with you guys every single day. Bitcoin not able to hang above my signal. We wanted to stay above the 200 MA on the 1 hour time frame. Just not happening. They're playing with us again, telling us not to trade. Again, every time I think one of my signals may play out or something may go, they go for a liquidity grab up or down. And it tells me to stay away from the market. Yet the 200 MA on the 1 minute has been paying regardless. Kind of interesting, right? So, man, shout out everybody here. Thank you for being here. We love you. We appreciate you. And we're so happy to have you. Let's get some lemon into the water. Let's decalcify the pineal gland. That's how I got where I'm at. I decalcified the pineal. I started going to the algorithms that started, sending me the information. It changed my mind. My subconscious mind was healed. I began to help myself and not depress myself, build myself up. I learned I could learn anything. I began to learn everything and anything, from science to technology to anti-gravity and more. And there I got into cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and finance. I researched the history of finance through the internet. I was able to study technical analysis through the internet. I was able to study all the different charts throughout time, space, and history, and able to figure out kind of where the best places to get into basically Bitcoin. And I was able to call the top of the bottom for Bitcoin, really, which changed my life. And find some altcoins along the way. And really, that's my story in a nutshell. So shout out to everybody here. Thank you for jumping on it. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And let's get it in. Let's have some fun. Let's do what we do every day. Let's not let our schooling interfere with our education. Amen. Mark Twain, baby. Samuel Clemens. You got the Bitcoin in gold. You got the Bitcoin in silver. Okay? You got to have gold and silver Bitcoin, right? What are you doing? What are you doing? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Go to Crypto Coins to get your gold or silver Bitcoin today. You can get an ounce of Bitcoin in gold or silver. I am not even an affiliate. Someone just gave it to me. My man Yezin gave it to me. God bless you, Yezin. We love you, man. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love. And I can't believe people give me gifts. They know I'm loaded. They come to my house and they still give me gifts. It's pretty cool. I mean, I find that I'm blown away when someone gives me a gift. Because I'm just like, when I was broke, no one gave me a gift. Now I'm rich, people give me gifts. It's kind of strange, right? It's like, it's so funny, man. But God bless everybody here on the live. We love you. We appreciate you. And we care about you. Bitcoin should be the platinum with diamonds as the logo. Yeah. Nah, you pay the premium for these coins because they're just kind of like gimmick. You know what I mean? Someone gave it to me, so. But it's a gimmick, man. You do pay a premium for it, but that's kind of the effect. You gotta you gotta be a collector of silver and Bitcoin. All right. Yeah. Bitcoin should be in platinum with diamonds as the logo. I know, right? I feel you. Bitcoin struggling to hold 95,300. Let's break down what's happening here to BTC. There were some good signs on the horizon for the day. Bitcoin, however, struggling now with some bearish divvy on the 5-minute time frame. Some strong bearish divergence. As you can see, a nice move to the upside, but moving down there on the RSI. And we're going to start like we do every single day from the weekly all the way back down to the smaller time frames. Wow, last day of the year. Tomorrow, the markets will be closed. All right, so that will also affect Bitcoin. I'm not sure. Did the markets close early today? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Sam, truly a blessing, man. He has helped me make enough money to continue to take care of my mom every month for the past year. Just watching the live streams. You're the man, Sammy. This guy took care of his mother watching the live streams. Unbelievable. Well, God bless you, man. So I showed up every day and helped you take care of your mom, and you did it too, though. You showed up and you put your... See, because we both cared about learning something together, you were able to make a positive impact on your life. and not have to listen to somebody go to work and be told what to do. So may God bless you, my friend. So a little bit of a flag here for Bitcoin. As I keep saying, I said there's two scenarios here. One that we dump all the way down to 80K on the Fibonacci. All right. Another one that it's funny when it does that. You pull the fib, but it like lets you extend to the monthly. I don't know why. It's a glitch. Been happening the last couple of weeks. Never happened like years ago. Happens all the time now. Anyway, so one thing is happening. We're bouncing off the medium line on the RSI. Let's talk about that. Can the RSI stay above that? It's actually below it right now, but can we get a bounce back above it? Or do we get rejected? We get rejected by that yellow line. Oof. The RSI can get rejected by that line, but little dips and get back above it. If we get back above it, man, big time, right? So right now, let's talk about the weekly. Everyone else wants to tell you we're up and down. Number one, let's make a statement here on this channel. I have no idea where Bitcoin's going to go. I do not. I have no idea. I have no clue. They could dump it all the way down to 20,000. They could pump it all the way up to 200K. I have no clue. I personally don't know. I don't. I never told you it's going up, but I never told you it's going down. I believe because they print money, and I studied the history of fiat currency, that just based off of the US dollar valuation, that Bitcoin has to go up. It's just like breathing air. Like if you breathe in oxygen, like it has to happen. It doesn't make any other sense. So because of that, boom. All right. Because of that, it tells me that Bitcoin's going to continue, and they have it every 4 years. So those two things, I studied fiat history, the history of fiat currencies, and because I know they're going to cut Bitcoin in half every 4 years, because of those two facts, I firmly believe that if I invest in BTC, I'll have way more money than the average person, and it will take care of my net worth. I won't have to worry about getting, beat to the ground and losing all my monies. So that's one thing. That's the one thing that I got to talk about, right? And that's just how I feel about it, right? Yep. Nice. Temperature's good. Everything's good. I just wanted to make sure we're right here. I could actually do it here. No one would even... I could do it right in front of you here. The temperatures, the standard, the brightness. Are we too bright over here? No, that's good. I don't know why I gotta be so bright, though. Interesting. Contrast. Was up too much, maybe. Brightness be down. Yeah. I like it right there. A little shadowing. Not there, not there. Right about. Let me find it for you. 1 second here. Yeah. And right now I'm doing something pretty funny. We'll get to it later, but like I have my camera on top of a vitamin bottle. It's insane. That's why we'll slant it that way. But in the new year, everything's gonna be great. I like this. I like this. This looks good. Good contrast, good shadowing. Not bad at all. All right. Moving forward. I don't do leverage. Hey, that's my song. Ghostbusters. Yeah, I lost it all this morning in leverage. I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't know why you did that. On the last day of the year, you lost it. I hope you're just joking. The sad thing, he's probably not. Who here lost it all trading today on leverage? Not me. I don't know why I'm raising my hand, but like, raise your hand if you did that. You people are insane. Like, I love you all, but seriously, lost 30K after getting to 100,000 and lost it all revenge trading. Oh my God. You guys are crazy. You guys see me when I make $5,000 to $7,000. You see me send $2,000 out and buy a coin with it or put it, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, man, you got to learn how to take profits. Yeah. I'm from India. I see your stream every day. God bless you, brother. Thank you. You have our support from everywhere. God bless you. Thank you. It's very nice of you. Happy New Year's to you, Sam, and your family, everyone from here in Australia. Hopefully, we're a lot richer during 2025. Yeah. I'm not giving up. Wish I found your channel earlier. Don't worry, you found yourself today. And we're gonna nail it together. You're gonna bang on this market, bro. So right now, the weekly is putting in a beautiful support. This candle closes as such. We are going to have a beautiful... Look how it matches up. Isn't that so strange how they do that? It's like, what are the odds they would beat the candle? You know what I mean? They're going to get that candle low. They're going to open right here, but they're just going to eventually not let it, you know what I mean? It's crazy, right? We open, we come down, right from open, dump. Back up to open, clean, you know what I mean? Very interesting how price action works like this. So here we go. This candle would basically close at 93.7. So at 93,700, I'm going to call it 93.8. You have beautiful support here for BTC. All right, as long as the weekly can hold above 93,800, we're okay. We're going to be all right. All right. Once we close below there, we have to assume that 89,000 is coming. But until then, 90K, 89K, 88K is just not happening. All right. Not happening. Not happening. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I got the chat to go crazy. I had to do one last joke before the end of the show. I just had to do it one last time before the end of the show. It just makes the chat go crazy. Look at this. The chat rate goes insane, and it helps the viewership. Sorry. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I won't do it again. I just had to pull it off one last time. It's funny, man. It's funny. I'm sorry. All right, so let's go. So we're here at 90. I mean, you can hear what I'm saying, right? 93,800, 93,780. That's going to be the key level. We lose that, it's 80K. We lose 80K, you have to say we're coming back down to, it's 89,000. We lose that, we're coming down to 80K. None of this is guaranteed if we can hold this weekly, because that's now weekly support. Clear as day. And it will be, well, it's not really yet. Sunday night when the candle closes, it will be weekly support. But that's what we want to see. I lost 450 minutes, just got out of prison to try to make a way. Now I will follow and be guided by a different direction next year. I will not give up. This is my way out. I love the market. You got this, man. I did a one-on-one with a guy who was in prison. He actually showed me the cell while he was there. I guess he got an internet connection and he paid. And someone else was in a halfway house, and I mentored them for a year. They're still around, Birdman. And I don't want to, and you, man. So, and they maybe many more. So never feel judged. We love you. Everybody deserves a second chance, no matter what. And if you want to put yourself and push yourself to the limit, then this is the place to be, man. And so may God bless you, brother. All right, so Bitcoin on the weekly looking pretty nice to me. And that will close bullishly engulfing. And we'll take it one step at a time, one candle at a time, one day at a time. All right. Look at the way this 3-day candle. I mean, that's a bullish pin bar. When you have a very large wick and a smaller wick to the upside, that's a bullish hammer. And it's a known reversal pattern. And you've had wicks and wicks all over the place. It suggests that we could get a move to the upside. It really, I know, as strange as it looks. I mean, that is, again, remember, I'm open to the bullish and the bearish scenario. I can still see that we could dump to 80K. I'm very open to that. I'm as open to the fact that we could, and how did I do that? That was a skill. I used to only be able to see it one way. It has to go to 116,000 or it has to be going down. If we break out, look, we go to $116,000. As I said before, it wouldn't make sense if we dump, because all the altcoins are at their last leg on their daily Tutor maze. If they break those, the market's kind of over and we're going into like a bear market or something. And it just doesn't make sense. You don't go into a bear market a year after having it. Just never happened. It just doesn't make any sense, especially with the amount of money that they're printing. And you got Hong Kong saying they're going to add Bitcoin to the balance sheet now or something like that. There's stuff going on here that's going to change the way we look at this market. And every single day, someone's coming out. Another bank is going to collapse tomorrow. You never know. I don't want to cause fear, but you never know. Remember, don't forget, I teach this fiat currency graveyard. You think it happens every 200-300 years. It does not. The average lifespan of a crypto fiat currency, I don't know, of a crypto. I have cryptos like even worse, right? But the average lifespan of a fiat currency is only 35 years, which means these events happen much more frequently than people realize. Look at all these dollars to remind you. The Hungarian million pengo, the German $1 billion earmark. I mean, a mark. That's insane. Zimbabwe, $100 trillion. And I'm the guy doing this every single. I haven't seen another channel do this. I do this almost every week. And I explain to you why I got into Bitcoin in the very beginnings and why I believe Bitcoin is still an answer to a broken system for now. Until something changes and technology creates even something better. Until now, Bitcoin is still the answer of a broken system. So the 3-day chart, taking charge with a bullish pin bar, that will close tonight in 8 hours and 30 minutes, we're going to get this. This will be a beautiful 3-day close. If it closes red, we're back in the dumpy, and you're going to see me saying, oh, man. We'll see what happens. The daily candle opening with a bullish engulfing candle on my favorite day to trade. Tuesdays, baby, Tuesdays. All right, I love Tuesdays. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are days where I always go hard. Or if I feel like sitting in front of the screen all day, my wife will let me. I say, I tell my wife one thing. I say, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, that's the day. If I'm going to be in front of the screen all day long, it's Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and I don't want to hear it. The liquidity is the greatest. Don't take me away from my liquidity, I say. And, I made it a point, too. There should be like a big red thing on Tuesdays and Wednesdays outside my door, like, do not disturb. It's just too good. The taking is too good. My setups play out so well, like, it's the best. All right. Look at this 22-hour, getting a beautiful bounce here to the upside and a nice bullish divvy on the 22. Look at it. I mean, that's bullish divergence at its finest on a big time frame, the 22. And you got swing down to swing down while you got to swing up there with stochastics pushing and a bullish engulfing candle. That tells me that I wouldn't be surprised for this thing to crawl through the stop losses all the way at least to the top of the range, back to $108,000. And you can see bottom of the range, top of the range, bottom of the range, top of the range. And we could just be range trading here as we start to get tighter inside of a bigger move. The idea was we did not take out these lows and we bounced off a double bottom. That is a double bottom, if I've ever seen one. Quick way to get rid of your scribbles. Hit bush. Hit brush. Freudian slips over here. So look, 22 hours, look, bullish engulfing. It's a good thing, right? 22 hour, the 12-hour about to rip somebody's face off. I mean, if you're in a short and you're looking at that 12-hour, look at it. It looks like it's going to rip with a pop on the lips. Rip to the upside. Rippy, rippy, rip, rip. Why is it doing that? Why am I can't stop pop. I'm popping all over here. Hey, why are you popping when you talk over here? The guy pops every time he says something. I need a max win over here. I know, right? Who doesn't, my friend? I need a max win. Have you ever seen Drake doing that in the video? I need a max win. It's Drake saying it too. It's crazy. Shout out to Master Friend of the House. God bless you, Master Friend. And everyone, if you want to jump on in and change your life, everyone wants to change their life. I'm going to do it differently this year. How are you going to do it differently with the same information? How? Right here is new information. Leverage Mastery. Hit the QR code. It's on my website as well. We got a guy in here that trades leverage at another level and teaches you things that I didn't even know when I met him, and he got me on another level. I still trade my old school way. I'm an old school stubborn man, but I've implemented a lot of things that he's taught me, and he's an amazing guy. If you want to learn more, even that I learned, jump on in, hit the QR code today, and check it out. All right. This is Leverage Mastery at another level. It is $300 added, but it's a one-time fee. And I really believe everyone that's taken it, I've never seen someone say, hey, I paid $300 and this just wasn't worth it. People are still in the group to this day that have paid it. And when I asked them, anyone paid it? Did anyone want to say anything? Because obviously I didn't pay it. I can't. I run the group. But did anyone pay the $300? And does anyone regret paying the $300? Anybody? This guy said worth every penny, Ilya. And this guy's a serious person with a business. Like, he doesn't play around. Master Friend is incredible. Right? What surprise you plan for your wife tonight? Why would I say it? She's watching the stream, man. I can't tell you. Right? No availability till May. You're funny. Worth everything. Been rocking with him for a while. Taught me so much. Worth every penny. Best $300 I ever spent. Yeah, so sign up to Master Friend today, man, if you want to change your life. I'm telling you right now. If you need a max win. Wifer got a snitch out here. I know, right? Crazy, man. Best money I ever spent. Shout out to everybody in here on the live. 1 hour back above the 200 MA. I mean, amazing. Amazing, right? I'm long on Bitcoin right now on the 200 MA for BTC. And we're going to see what happens here, right? As it flops and gropes. attempting. It did bounce off the 21 on the 5, and we're going to get to the smaller time frames. But yeah, that's a falling wedge. It's also a giant double bottom, even though it's hard to kind of see right here. Previous support was resistance on the daily time frame. 12-hour too as well. Why the 12-hour? Well, I've learned to implement the 12 and the 22. I also like looking at the 8 and the 4. The better I got at time frames, the more I could add and handle in my brain. See, first I could only add the 1, the 4, and the daily, right? But then I started looking at the 8. And it was too much for me. I was like, I can't, because it would send me too many signals, and they would, but then I could say, now I can see so many time frames at once, and I can handle all of them because you keep adding them. Eventually your brain can, and if you look at them every single day, constantly, after 2-3 months, you'll be able to manage as many time frames as you can look at every day on a constant basis. Now, I've been doing this every day. I'm an anomaly. Not many people would put as much work as I have. All right. Now, still, like look, shoulder, head, shoulder. We are not out the water yet. I don't want everyone popping corks here and saying, Sammy said it's long and we're on the way to 116K. There's a very good chance that, unless we got to get back above this VRVP, this kind of double bottom here has to play out too. See this one? See how that's a bit of a double bottom too? Boom. I mean, it looks like one to me, right? The double bottom, huh? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Show us. But, we got to break this high because that's that head. The right shoulder of the head and shoulder there. We got to break this point of control, use it as a bounce, get back above 99.2. A lot has to happen. I don't want to paint the most bullish picture ever, but I do want to say if the 1 hour holds the 200 MA, let's see if we can close a daily candle today. Let's one step at a time. Let's see if we can close a daily candle today. And when the daily candle closes, let's see if the 1 hour can maintain above the 200 MA. If the 1 hour stays above the 200 MA, when the daily candle closes, we have ourselves a bit of a move here that could turn into something bigger. All right. The entire Discord invited to Leverage Mastery today after Sam's live. Let's ride. Unbelievable. Look at that. I think if rejected at 100K, we go 80s. Yeah. If we have HSC downfall, we normally retest the right shoulder and then no. Happy New Year, Sammy. I'm here almost every day, and I rarely speak up. I just wanted to say God bless you and your family, and may you have continued success within 2025. Shout out to Pix the Muzzle. We love you, man. And you know what? 2025 is going to be amazing because I'm going to make it such. I'm going to work every single day, so I know I'm going to get the rewards of my work. I'm going to give the market value, so the value is going to present value back to me. If you need value, if you feel like you're not rich enough, you don't make enough money, you want more, you want more success in life, you want the nicer things, quote unquote, you got to give the market more value. And if you don't have a high, and say you have the same education, you can't give the market the same value. So if you want to give the market more value, you got to find a higher education. So I'm here providing an education that could help you provide yourself more value, that could maybe help you extrapolate more money out of the market. Right? Either you provide more money to the market or you learn how to take more money out of the market by learning the market, right? So look at the 8 hour. Attempting to get back above its 200 MA. Look at the last time the 8 hour was lagging and it got above the 21. I mean, it gets above the 21 first, and that's the beginning of its bigger moves. Every dump it ever had, it got above the 21 first. And you can see today we're getting that move above the 21. Can we hold it though? We've done it a few times, but this is the end of the run. And look, there's a really nice bullish divergence there. Look at that swing up on the 8 hour with the swing down. That is strong bullish divvy with stochastic. So the lifer starting to smell some longs here. Starting to get excited. I actually see a scalp of the smaller time frames on weeks here. Might be a nice week scalp. I'm going to take a look at the week's account. Do we open up the last day of the year and start to get it ripping here? I'm interested. Something's got me kind of moving here. 95.8 for Bitcoin. I like it. I like it a lot. So the 4 hour hasn't crossed the dotted line yet. It could have three white soldiers. Let's see what happens. We just are going to close this green. That's very bullish. Again, we got above the 200 MA. We'll see what happens here. The falling wedge, in my humble opinion, broke out. Resistance, resistance, resistance. You broke the falling wedge. When you do that, you usually hit the measured move. That takes us back at least to that high volume node, back to $100,000 BTC. Can you look at Giga Chad and SPX 69? It's one super chat at a time. But we'll take a look at Giga Chad for you, man. God bless you, brother. I think it's going to be a quick bull run, but one of a kind, followed by a bearish month till summer. Quarter one, quarter two. You think a lot, huh? That's good. What you think has nothing to do with what the market will do. We appreciate what you think, though. And we hope that what you think goes into the abyss. So look, here's the idea. When you close a candle above the 200 MA on the 1 hour time frame, yeah? Thank you. Okay, so, oh yeah, and there's some cool tax news here that we have for you guys. All right. Okay, so this is from my tax attorney. All right. He said, I wanted to get an urgent note over to you for your viewers today. All right. The IRS has issued a revenue procedure that requires taxpayers to make an election before the end of this year. Today, taxpayers must sign a digital asset allocation plan allocating their basis in digital assets according to the IRS revenue procedure of 2028. Prior to 2025, a taxpayer was allowed to allocate digital asset cost basis on a universal basis using the highest in, first out accounting, meaning if you've been buying coins for a long time and then you bought coins this year and it came into your digital spread of coins, you could sell a coin and claim that it was part of the average of a coin that you bought maybe 10 years ago. You see, you could kind of put all your buys and average together, and when you sold something, you didn't have to really say whether it was the coin from when you first got it or the coin that you got now, because you could commingle your coins depending on the years you bought them. You see what I mean? All right. As of January 1st, 2025, U.S. taxpayers are required to account for their digital assets on a per wallet basis. Meaning if I buy Cardano today, all right, and then sell it tomorrow in a wallet, I can't claim it's the Cardano I have in a hardware wallet that I bought 8 years ago. You see what I mean? Before you could, because it was all like, you know what I mean? There was a lot of grade, but now you can't. But you'll be covered over your past only if you fill out a form. If you don't fill out the form, so prior to so as of January 1st, U.S. taxpayers are required to account for their digital assets on a per wallet basis. What that means is if you sell Bitcoin from your Coinbase account, you calculate that gains based on the amount received on that sale, minus the amount that you paid for Bitcoin that you were holding in that Coinbase account. Prior to January 1st, you were allowed to use the cost basis of digital assets in a different wallet or exchange to calculate your gains. You see? You could use the cost basis from a different wallet to calculate your gain. The IRS has put this rule in place for tax of 2025 and allows taxpayers to use the reasonable accounting method for 2024, but only where a taxpayer has filed an election pursuant to the revenue procedures. That being said, making this election is easy, and we have a form that records the election on our website for clients and not yet clients alike. So if you would like to do this, you can fill out that form at decrypted.tax, all right? And that makes it so that if you want to make sure that you can use that same cost basis in 2024, if you bought or sold anything, it'll cover you. I think that's important. I think it's something that you definitely want to do. If not with decrypted.tax, with your own tax attorney. And this isn't even just to get you to do something. Look this up yourself. This is the last day to do it. So I'm just being like, dang, man. And honestly, I'd rather just sit here and talk about coins all day, and some people might have signed off because I'm doing this. So I'm losing viewership to help people, but I don't care. It's not about me all the time. It's about you guys. And so I would take a look at what that is and figure that out. All right. At least find out what I'm talking about. All right. Upon making the election, you'll receive a time and date stamped copy that you can use as proof that you made the election before the deadline tomorrow. We will also keep a secure copy on file in the event that you choose to use to prepare your taxes with them. So like, this is for everyone, and you don't even have to use your taxes with them to get this done. So I'd advise everybody, again, I'm not an advisor, right? So do whatever makes you happy. Talk to your CPA. But I would advise myself to get this done. All right. Anyway, there you go. Witnessing will be okay. Yeah. Thank you for sharing and spreading the awareness. Amen. Yeah. Y'all need to timestamp screenshots of holdings before making any trades in 2025. Yeah. Okay, so check it out. So now we're at the 1 hour time frame. And I'm telling you right now, I'll go back in time for you. I'm going to do something for you really nice. All right, I'm going to make things so clear for you so that you just really understand what's happening. Okay? I'm going to go here. I'm going to add another indicator. I'm not going to go into Hikanashi. I'm going to add an indicator in MA, all right? A moving average. But I just want to add one MA. Yeah, a simple moving average, all right? I'm going to make it the 200. Bear with me. Watch this. Stay with me here. I know. You can't handle it. You have ADHD and you can't wait, but you got it today. It's the last day of the year. You got to learn patience today, at least today. We're going to go to Bybit. We're going to delete everything. All right, we're going to go to the 1 hour time frame. Stick with me. This is going to be mind-blowing. All right. All right, let's take a look. This is the 1 hour. The 1 hour time frame. So check a look. Every time we get above the 1 hour time frame, let's take a look at the last 30 times we've done it. Here we got above it right there. Here we got above it right there. Look, beautiful pump for Bitcoin, like a massive pump from 48 all the way to 45,000, $3,000 pump. So we're gonna give a check. Great long right there. If you got in and just put a stop loss below the 200. Here, there, a good one too. You got in. Did a dolphin dip a little bit? It did a wick dip, which would have been treacherous possibly. So, but it still pumped hard. If you move your stop loss to break even, I still give that a check. But I give it a check minus because it was cool, but it was a little treachery. Here you waited. Once it got above, you got in. Big pump to the upside. So basically 3 of them all would have given you gains. This one might have given you some trouble. But if you're smart, I mean, you would have been up huge. Put your stop loss to break even at least. Or start trailing that stop. I mean, I still think that, for me, that likely would have been a win. Because Bitcoin would have went from 42.9 all the way to 44.7. I mean, by then, I would be, once Bitcoin goes up by 1,500, I've learned to start taking some moves up, right? So there's 3 right there. Here's another one. We get above it. Boom. Beautiful move to the upside. Here's another one. This one was treachery. You could call it nothing burger. And then this one was kind of nothing burger. All right, so 2. But this one was great. So the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 were kind of did nothing, but you probably would have lost not that much. Stop loss is pretty low. If you use the stop loss below here, you actually would have still won, and you never would have been stopped out, right? But I'm being very, very hard on this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, 2 times would have hit you up. All right. Here's the third one, really up and down a bit, and gotcha. So that one didn't play out as well. But the ones you got above it, I mean, the payday would have been amazing. So even if you tried it 2 times here and got hit off, the payday on this one would have been just relentless. Like, it just would have been insane. So huge move. And actually, look how much that payday, I mean, it really just continued to rip. So a huge check getting in when the 1 hour breaks the 200 MA, right? And then here too, a nice big move there. So 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4, 5 for 5. There's a little iffy one again, fine, and then 6 for 6. So 6 for 7, that one was iffy. That one is still a little scalp, a little iffy, but a huge move. The point is, you can see that most of the time, if you stick to this strategy and you stick to it, and yes, every once in a while, you're going to get a little up and down action, but if you stick with it, the odds of you making some gains are pretty big over time. All right? But you got to do it a lot more than just once a while. You got to do it. All right. So right now we're above the 200 MA here on Bitcoin. And I just kind of wanted to have that little moment with you and have this little silent, quiet back test. What I just did there is what I do all the time for many different assets around the world. Just taking a look at what's going on. And it teaches me so much. While everyone else is bugging out, using their emotions, not paying attention, I quietly back test. I take a deep breath and I play the probability that's telling me what's at hand, right? I play the probability at hand. So yes, I mean, we broke out of this falling wedge either way, this one and that one, both of them. For us to be bearish now, we have to break this diagonal trend line. So here's the deal. We have broken out. When you break out, that's bullish. Bitcoin has to break back below 93,006 to remain bearish. Bearishly retested, then you short. So at this point, I would not be shorting until Bitcoin breaks back below 93.8, does a bearish retest of this diagonal trend line, and ends up going back to the bottom of the trend line again. If it breaks back inside the trend line, what it does is it heads right back to the bottom of the trend line. I've seen it many, many a time. This would be called a bull trap. And they'll eventually bring it back all the way to 90,400, and they will flush anybody that thought they were getting in on a beautiful leverage long. What I'll tell you is good about today is there's less people in the market, less people paying attention, less people looking at what's happening. All right. So with that being said, there's just less likelihood of there being a lot of shorts right here, a lot of longs. You get it? Because there's not many people that just jumped in on this today and decided to long. In my humble opinion, I could be wrong, but logically, I don't see it. You know, I don't see it. So on a normal Tuesday, there would be so many shorts down here after a pump too. So can we hug the 21? Can this 21-day moving average come up while we hug the 200 MA? Sorry, can we hug the 200 MA? We got above a point of control right there at 94,600. But wow, we struggled twice to get to 96.3. We did well, but now we're kind of eh. And so here we are with the flag on the 15-minute. And this is the flag that I talked about on my update this morning. I said we should watch the 15-minute. I said if the 15-minute can get the 21, right, to come up to it while it stays above the 200 MA with a golden cross, we have a chance of a bigger move happening here for Bitcoin. So we got local support and resistance right there. I mean, it's strong. Like, look at it. Resistance, 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 resistance. We're right there. We're on the 21 with a golden cross of the 15-minute. 15-minute looks somewhat promising for a move to 99,005. It's crazy how fast we could be at 100K again. People don't even realize that, right? So I'd watch this flag on the 15-minute, and I would only short or get bearish if Bitcoin goes back below this point of control, back below 93.5, and goes all the way back down to the bottom of the channel here to 90,300, 90,000. Maybe even 89K, right? This is very possible. This becomes a bull trap, but only if we react to this, do the bearish retest, and then drop to the downside. As long as we stay up here, as long as we stay above 95,200, heck, 95K, I'm a bull here. And as long as Bitcoin stays above the 1 hour 200 MA, I remain bullish. I am in a long. If I lose, I'll show my long. I'll show the loss. If I win, I'll show the win. Let's see if this 15-minute flag can save the day here. Can this emerging cup and handle that Sammy calls it? No one else calls it like that. He's out of his mind with his TA that he's made up in his head. But he doesn't care because he does it just like that. So look, the emerging cup and handle to the upside here for Bitcoin gives you a very big target. It says we can get all the way somewhere to $100,600 for BTC. All right. Someone says, what crypto should I invest in? And I say I would never tell you what to buy or sell. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, and I would never tell you what to invest in. I will show you what I believe is hot in the market. I'll go over all the trends, and I'll teach you about all the nuances of getting in and out of the market, but that is it. Nothing else. All right? Price is going up, but not seeing the volume anymore. Happy New Year, everyone. Success are to the believers. Amen. Yeah. And again, everybody, don't forget to fill out this form so that in 2024 you can use a good cost basis if you need to. All right. This will help you out in the long run. I'm telling you. Okay. And you don't even have to use the Crypto.taxes services for any reason. They're doing you they're giving you a freebie there. Just saying, hey, I mean, it's their in interest, right? They look out for you. That's a pretty smart business decision. And I might, hey, if someone did that for me, I'd think, hey, you know what? I'd like to go and work with that guy. He already looked out for me more than my own accountant did, you know? Did your accountant send you that? I'm just saying, right? So here you go. Watch this flag on the 15-minute. Could it get all the way to 100,600 for Bitcoin, back to 100K, 95.5 for BTC? Hey, I'm long, baby, so I can't tell you what's going to happen. I'm just playing probabilities. So I'm not like, I never want to be right or wrong. Like, we could dump and, okay, My trade didn't play out. The probability I took didn't go up. Doesn't mean I'm wrong. You see what I mean? It's right or wrong. If I was right or wrong, I'd say we're definitely going up to the upside. I swear, I'm telling you, because I know this and this is it. I mean, then I'm wrong, right? But honestly, I have no idea what's going to happen, but I'm willing to long Bitcoin right now. It's a Tuesday. It is sketchy. It's the last day of the year. All right. God bless you, man. No worries, man. Your life will change. You'll be back. Many people leave the group, and it's a good, it's kind of, they come back stronger. For Red Momani, know exactly when price is going and when it's going there. Trust me, bro. Yeah. Credit loan rate as high as 2008. Yeah. So, yeah, let's see what happens here for BTC. What's the bearish scenario? I mean, there's a little bearish divvy there in a way. They both move up, but that one moves up way sharper than that. It's usually a little bit sketchy. Look, there's a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder on the RSI there. See it? Shoulder, head, right shoulder. I'm in the middle on New Year's Day. So, we'll see what happens. I'm risking like 389 for 1,500, something like that. So, we'll see. Worst I can lose is $389. You remember that Darren Howard scene in Get Rich or Die Trying? When I'm right when I'm wrong. I could be right, so I'm never wrong. You're funny. Much love to everyone here. Got offered a new, better offer job today. Blessings on the last day of the year, man. Kyle, that sounds like a blessing, bro. Don't long. Keep your money in your pocket. Trust me. Wow. Don't long. I love that. Philippines at the moment is a war zone. It's crazy here. Every corner and house are like launching. No, that's not. No way. I don't believe that. Really? I got to talk to. Is that true, Sean? It was my first year for crypto and it helped my hand through the whole process. Amen, brother. Crypto Father said it was his first year filing taxes for crypto and linking it to crypto.tax. Held his hand through the entire process. I'm telling you, man, they got great people over there. Yeah. He's making a joke about fireworks, Sam. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. It's New Year. Oh, yeah, they're cracking the New Year's. Bum, 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 bum. Well, just be careful, man. Oh, someone always blows their hand off or something. May God protect everybody out there playing around. And may nobody do something stupid with those fireworks, man. Plaxico Bird. There's always someone doing something stupid. It wasn't Bird. Someone else blew their hand off. I think it was some NFL player. I don't know who it was. Plaxico Bird shot himself in the leg at a club, right? Yeah. God bless you and your family, brother. I'm grateful to have found your channel. Joining the 99 was the best decision I've made all year. God bless you. Thank you so much. All right. Looks like 1 hour candle will close above the 200 EMA. Greetings, Sam. Could you take a look at OGN? I just love chunky tacos. Using black bullets for my fireworks. Blank bullet. You're funny, man. Pierre Paul and the gains. Plato to figure that. Yo, man. It's funny you just said that because something happened to you today that was very, very strange. All right. I don't know what made you say that, but I might tell the story today. It was kind of intimate, though. I don't know if I can tell it. Should I tell the intimate story later on in the stream, or should I keep it crypto? You guys let me know. I need to know. Hey, Sam, can you look at replay again? Yeah, literally Giants bite the hand that... Yeah. All right. Beat the Patriots. TD catch for the win. You're funny. Live for meetup in Vegas. Bitcoin conference for sure. Yeah. Keep it up, Sam. Talk about anything you want, man. God bless you, brother. Spill the tea. All right, that's what they say, eh? All right. So look, the 7 minutes still in the flag could give us a pump here. Bit of a cup and handy here. That could break to the upside. 95,400 holding for Bitcoin. And today it's all about the 1 hour 200 MA. If we hold the 200 MA on the 1 hour time frame, somehow, some way, we will find a way to win. If we lose it, it's kind of back to the basics again. So let's see what happens. You never know. You never know. All right. Can you take a look at Reploy AI? You know, Alpha on Sol. I didn't look at this, but my man, After Hours, found it. Your personal AI quant blockchain data is great if you understand it. Alpha Arc translates blockchainese into a language LLMs and AI agents understand so they can turn it into reports. Instructions. Wow. Large Sol cat cafe swap detected. Similar pattern scan. Look at that. Setting up position based on repeating the volume pattern. Explore agents. Pretty crazy. Alpha Arc, your personal AI quant. Wow. Swap analyst, market prediction, social engagement. Cat cafe. So more agents are going to come out of this agent. Alpha Arc is what I'm looking at, right? And so how does this not continue to go up in value? Alpha on Sol. And it already has been continuing to rip. I don't own any of this yet. Someone just passed it on to me. I looked at the TA. You know, it's channeling in that consolidation. We all have seen these consolidating recently and things have happened to them. I would research this and take a look. Anything you want to add after hours? I'll read your comment here. But if you'd like to add anything, let me know, bro. Let me know. Yeah. And I think I got a video too from Ernest that I could play. I'm downloading it now, see if I can get it going. And yeah, and I can pop it in at the right time. Never really download while I'm uploading, but we'll see. It doesn't seem to be too big. He made it nice and small for us. Ernest Lee knows the deal. Smart man. Smart man. But yeah, if you want to learn about your taxes, around 11:45, we'll play a video for you explaining more. But we won't waste your time now, but you can schedule that for yourself. So you want to be part of that, learn a little more about what's happening end of the year. Also, you know, sometimes I'm DCAing into a coin. This will happen to me. I'll put like 4 to 5 grand in. It'll go to 10 or 20, right? I'll sell it because I think I want to take profits, right? But then I'll be like, yeah, I really like this project. You know what? And then it'll kind of go up a little more, then it will dip. And we're not sure where the rally's going to go. You never know. And I'll be like, you know what? I'll buy back and I'll buy back. Then the market will take a horrible dip and I'll be down. You know, I'll still be up on the coin from the 5 grand I put up. Like, let's just say I eventually turn 5 grand or 10 grand into 40, 50 grand. I sell it. I buy it back for 45,000, take 5 grand profit, let's just say, right? Boom. So right now, the asset will look like you bought it for 45,000 and then the market takes a horrible dump and it dumps all the way back to the downside. Now you've already had the gain because you sold it when you got into 5K. But now it's dumped and you're back down maybe close to the beginning or maybe halfway. You can sell the asset, buy it back, and then use that loss against it. It's called tax loss harvesting. You could do it in BTC, in crypto up until maybe next year you won't be able to, but this year is still on the books. And again, talk to your CPA about this. Don't take it from me. Talk to a professional. But that's one thing you could be doing. You have one last day to do that, to tax loss harvest. To basically sell a bunch of losses so you can have losses on the balance sheet so you can use them against the gain if you made gains this year. Okay, just one thing to think about. Secondary is the the filling out the form that we've talked about already, right? So this is interesting to me. Alpha and my baby Sentio, right? Had a little bit of a pullback. Let's take a look though. But this is drag and drop AI Agent 2, which could do damage. You can see what could happen to this puppy. And this could head up somewhere, what, 77, 72 cents? Again, I own this now. I bought it. It's on MEXC. So you don't even have to go far between to get it. It's coming somewhere back down to that known retracement area. And maybe it goes to 0 and it doesn't pan out. You never know. But from what I looked at, the way I like, you know, where the AI agents are moving and the way you can kind of drag and drop the AI agent, it looked pretty interesting to me. All right. Dang, Bitcoin not getting that love. Not getting the love on the 1 hour time frame, falling below that 200, and that's gonna cook like my thesis for the day. Really, like you close below that, it just and you're really pretty far away from the 21 on the 1 hour time frame too. So one thing you gotta hope that we were gonna pull 15-minute ugly status too, and kind of that bearish divvy on even the 5-minute time frame, right? Right here, some bearish div on the 5 is you got to swing up or swing down on the RSI. Every time I get a little hopeful, it's a little too hopeful. You never know, though. There's still a chance. But man, this is why I always say it's treacherous to trade the last day of the years. It's just like, then I still pull myself into a trade because I'm like, well, I saw a signal, but it was like, you know, now look at a resistance at 95.9, 96,000. Can't get back above resistance. So that's kind of an M pattern. Dang, 95.264 as the dump starts. And then you'll lose, yeah, look, you're going to lose the 1 minute 200 MA. Look at that head and shoulder pattern right there, the 1 minute. Glaring its head. If it can defy this and bounce, then there's a chance. If it dumps, then you know the rest of the day may go kind of dumpy. Again, remember, today is not your average day to trade. It's going to be low volume, sketchy. You're better off not touching the market at all, in my humble opinion. Again, you're going to do whatever makes you happy. But if I was a beginner, I wouldn't even play the market. I would DCA, have some fun, take a look at what's around. All right. I'd learn about AI agents. Like I did a whole kind of talked about HYPERLIQUID today. This new coin Tank is interesting. It's an AI agent called Tank, right? And it's got this, in my mind, that's a head and shoulder, even though the right shoulder is a little bigger than it should be. And again, I looked at it there. It's starting to push. It breaks that 1 cent and 8 tenths of a cent. I see that it could continue to do some numbers there. I see it possibly doing a 5x or a little under a 5x now and going to 5 cents. But I would watch this thing. It is on MEXC. It's also on the decentralized exchanges Agent Tank. And it's a virtual. It's of the virtual world. So I told my team what the next virtuals is, and we kind of already got ready for it this morning. If you want to know, I'd highly advise you join the trading group to find out more. All right? I got tutorials on how to do it. We talk about it. We break it down. And again, you don't have to do anything, but at least you know and have options and understand what DeFi is. All right? HYPERLIQUID is having so many different things coming your way, and you definitely want to pay attention. AI agents are going to make, I think, millionaires in the next few weeks to the next few months. Want to kind of get you guys ready for the week ahead, too. We got unemployment at 8:30. The second you get back from your parties and you're sleeping all day because you partied all night, I won't be. I'll act like a regular day and just keep doing my thing because I'm kind of stuck in this loop. I have a success loop that I'm stuck in, and I'll be in it for a few years, and at least maybe for the next 20 years. Maybe forever until I pass, man. But I'm just kind of stuck inside this momentum path. And so holidays they're not the same to me. I used to get all out of whack because of holidays. Like I do all these weird, I'd eat a bunch and drink a bunch because it's the holidays, you know. I'd always have to stay up all night on New Year's and sleep all day on New Year's Day. I'll probably go to bed at like right at 12:30 on New Year's. I usually stay up at least to the ball drop, but I'll go to bed at 12:30. I'll be up by 7:30, 8 in the morning, ready to go on January 1st. And we'll start our new year. It'll be a bank holiday. The markets will be iffy. It won't be the best day to trade. I'll still be live. We'll celebrate the new year. All right. We do have the monthly candle close tonight. I may get that in some point around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock tonight. I'll probably go live for the monthly candle close. And then I'll sign off at 11:30 or something, right? But I'll go live maybe for a half an hour. All right, just a half an hour, I think I did it last time because I got it. My obligation is to do the monthly candle close. It doesn't really matter if it's New Year's or not. I do what I got to do. I do what the channel provides video. I'm like a bot. A bot would do the monthly candle close every month, right? It wouldn't really. And so I'm a bot. I do the monthly candle close. As corny as that sounds, as weird as that is, you got to do what you got to do, right? And so we have unemployment the day we get back. And I tell you, this week's going to be a flop, and then the next week's probably going to be a flop too. So just be careful. All right, be careful. Can the 1 hour get back above the 200 MA? Can everything change? Can the 15-minute somehow, some way stay inside a flag and do damage? You never know. You never know for bitty Bitcoin. Watch your 15-minute time frame here. But right now, it's not looking good. But, there's not a lot of movement on the short side, on the long, sideways price action. And you know what? Mostly when I open up a long, I usually win, man. Most of the time, I win these longs. So my trader instinct has me in a long for some strange reason. I don't know why. I could never depict why I finally get into the entry. I mean, it's based on all these things you believe. These, I've studied for 15 years. I've done probabilities. But at the end of the day, there must be some weird, straight, intricate reason you finally hit that entry button. All of us. Based on a collection of things, and then we do it, and then boom. Still a chance this turns into a bull flag, and I pump to the upside here. And my thesis off the 21 and the 200 and everything kind of comes into play, and I make gains on this long. I'm willing to show the loss. I'm willing to show the win. And that's the beauty of my channel and the beauty of each and every one of you. You guys are the same. You're willing to go for it. And that's why I love y'all. I don't want to be around another group of people, but you guys, the trading group, the lifers. I've met so many men and women in the trading group, and you all are awesome. Most courageous women I've ever met. Strong women in the trading group. Like women that aren't afraid to take a shot. Independent women. Women that can build. Women that aren't afraid to use a hammer. Shout out to Sage. I'm thinking of you, Sage. If you're out there. She's a grinder, man. And I've had one-on-ones with so many cool people this year that have changed my whole perspective on life. How I feel about myself, how I feel about the world. You guys have all done amazing things for me, so thank you. I hope I've done something for you. I hope this channel has brought you light, love, and happiness, brought you closer to God, help you find your purpose and true reasoning. God wants you to find your purpose and your destiny. That's why God has to exist, because God wants you to find that. If God exists, then you're on your path to success. You know what I mean? It's just you're put here for a reason. And you can help others if you find your true purpose. Have you seen Luna? Yeah, we watched Luna a long time ago when it first came out, actually, the day it dropped or 2 days. So TEMA Unsold, people seem to love it. We wrote it up. After a huge pump, it comes back down to a 618786 fib. And there it is. If it's strong, it'll bounce. If it's not, it'll turn to nothing. And this is kind of the test for a meme coin here. A strong meme coin will bounce off the 780. A lot of them do. A lot of them do. So let's see what happens. People start pumps, so there's FOMO for it. You have to remember, reminiscence of a pump is creation of present FOMO. People wish they got in, then there's reasons to get in now. Let's take a look at PHNIX. All right. So you know where I stand with Bitcoin. I really can't go over it much more. Watch your 15-minute flag. See if that thing can continue. Dude, PHNIX is on its way for more. And we've talked about PHNIX since it was way. I mean, PHNIX is up 18x or something. I looked at PHNIX at a $4 million market cap when I first put it out, something like that, in the trading group. It was obvious. XRP's hot right now. There's something brewing with it. It's holding levels above $2. It seems to be kind of, taking names and kicking butt. You can't say it's not doing damage. And then, so what's the most low cap meme on XRP? It was PHNIX. And then after I found it already, I saw BitLord shilling it. And he's got like 500,000 followers on Twitter. So, you put 2 and 2 together. And it looks like there's going to be another 115% gain there on PHNIX. On XRP Ledger. And you can buy it with XRP. This thing could do damage. It looks like it's going to go up for more. And I could be wrong. It could go to 0. It's a meme. But, if you followed what memes have done in the last few weeks, they've done pretty dang good. So I'd keep this on the radar. And honestly, the things that have been pumping a lot are memes and AI agents, despite Bitcoin's up and down nonsense. Memes, TEMA pumped 10x, this pumped 10x. In the last 7 to 10 days, we found both of these 10x's in the trading group. We find something every single day that'll blow your mind. We found something in the trading group today that'll blow your mind. I am scanning the market, always looking at the next thing. I have so many friends that are deep involved in the charts. They DM me, they give me reports. I have other YouTubers that are my friends that teach me what they're deep diving. I am connected, man. So when you join my trading group, you get connected to my connections. It's more than just the setups. It's a whole slew of information. I learned to take profits the hard way and probably the best way, but boy, did it hurt. Hey, as long as you did it though, amen. Someone's asking about Podflow, which was the first AI podcast. The price dumped hard, all right? It really did, and now it's kind of sitting in this little cup and handle. So far, it's bumped up a little bit since we put it out. It was at 0013. It's already at 0019. It's up about 50%, really. Am I right? Yeah, because that's like 6 on 12 almost. Yeah, it's up like 50. Maybe, I think we can put it out right there. It's up about 70% since we first talked about it. And it's doing what PHNIX is doing, right? If we make that uptrending flag on the bottom there, and it seems like it's already breaking out. It's an AI thing that's going to continue to podcast about crypto. And it's got like a girl's voice, and she's like, you know, you gotta like this. And it seems like it could take off. And some people might hear it and not even know it's an AI. I don't know why it dumped so hard or what happened, but hey, if you think it's gonna legs and you think this could continue, chance it gets to its all-time highs and more. The market cap is tiny. And I've even seen some other YouTubers talk about it. I don't own any of it, and I may not touch it. It's hard. You can't chase everything. But again, it's on virtual. And this is why virtual continues to pump, because more opportunity out of virtual continues to come. And people don't care about Bitcoin when they buy this coin at $2 million market cap, make 70% overnight. Bitcoin could dump, right? So let's take a look at, we looked at Cent already. Thank you for bringing that up. We looked at Cent already, Centio. And we've got on the decentralized exchange, or you could look at it here, or on MEXC. And here it is, you know, it's coming down to that 618, maybe even a little bit dipped to 22. But I like this coin. I'm in it, and I like the price action on it. Yeah. I keep watching Phantom. Thank you. Yeah. Someone get that guy. He's spamming hard, man. Yeah, they came hard with this. Okay. Yep, I got him. I'm whack-a-moing over here. Lacoche, I need your help, man. Giga Chad, Phantom, XLM, and Luna. Let's take a look at Giga Chad. Giga Chad's been around a long time now. It got added to Coinbase. So you figured it could get to, you know, I don't know, $10, $20 billion market cap or more. All right. Bitcoin holding 95.5, man, strong. You never know what can happen to that flag. And, you know, if you look at BOOKMAP, they want blood above us. They want to take us to 95.5, basically to 95.6 again. Nothing higher, though. So still resistance at 96,000, but they do say they want to mess with the shorts up there. There's still liquidity above us for whatever reason. Take a look at your 15-minute on NOAA. I've never heard of this coin. I just kind of tripped on it. NOAA? Sorry, no, it's Giga Chad. I'm sorry. I went up here and I got distracted there. You know, Giga Chad's at a nice little flag here. And it got added to Coinbase, I would say 2.5 to 3 weeks ago. I could be wrong. Maybe a month ago. But not too long ago. And we know this coin has been hot, actually. It's been on a pretty cool tear. And I mean, someone called me a Giga Chad. Is that true? Am I a Giga Chad? You have to ask, am I a Giga Chad? I'm okay if that's true. I don't know. I've tried to do some research, but do you consider me a Giga Chad? Everybody, write the word love in the chat right now. Write the word love. We're gonna we're gonna out-spam the spammers. Everyone write 4 loves for me. Everyone write 4 loves like I did. Do as I did. We're gonna out-spam the spammers right now with love. Watch this. And we're going to take over the chat. Everybody write love is love. I want so many loves. Everyone write 4 loves. And just keep it pushing. I want to run on treadmills and all the love. Let's show these guys how much love we have. They won't be able to spam through the love. They just won't. The love will be the highest frequency in the game, and we will win. We always win. Because you can't stop the love, baby. Look, you can't stop it. You can't stop it. I keep pumping it out. And there you go. I mean, this is what a real community is. This is power. This shows us who we are, man. Right? We can spam love, baby. We can spam love. I love you all. God bless each and every one of you for showing them who's boss. I like this. See, we did it in real time. We showed the universe who we are. Look at this. It's insane. They can't stop it. Now their little measly little messages are gone. They couldn't even compete. The lifers are too strong, man. Nobody can compete with us. Nobody. We went live more than any other YouTuber in the world, I think, this year. Nobody can say that they didn't skip a day, man. Come on. Dude, Giga Chad looks like it's getting ready for a big pump. I'll be honest. It looks good to me. It looks like it's getting ready for a massive move. 131% gains coming, possibly out of Giga Chad. I've always liked this coin too, and I never got a chance to get in. Giga Chad, baby, Giga Chad. And we'll put a poll out here to each and every one of you. And it's going to ask, am I a Giga Chad? All right, yes or no? Let me know. I'm putting myself out there now, but, you know, we got to have some fun. So, am I a Giga Chad? You guys tell me. You consider me a Giga Chad? Someone said XOXO. Wow. Hey, get in line, all right? Take a number. XOXO guy, take or girl, take a number over there. Shout out to Love Learning. We love you. Giga Chad looks good to me. I mean, it's very rare that you have a coin of this big of a market cap doing that nice of a consolidation. You got to take that into account. You can't just walk by that and act like it's nothing. And again, look, I don't even need indicators, you know. Because eventually you've seen so much, I can fill the indicators in. I know what they're looking like. I know the moving averages are tight. The 200's here. I know the stochastic's probably kind of curving down and needs to come down. I could tell you where everything is based on what the price action's doing, you know. Your brain will fill it in. You've done it so much. If you know what the Giga Chad meme is, it's not something to aspire to. I know. Yeah. I need a Giga steak, yo. Shout out to my man. So 64% people are calling me a Giga Chad. Oh my gosh. Sid says, what is a Giga Chad? Watch. I mean, we have Grok now. We can ask Grok. Let's ask Grok. We'll go ask Grok what a Giga Chad is. It'll be far more accurate, right? And I know I have to misspell. What is a Giga Chad? All right. Let's hope it can come up with a good, you know. A Giga Chad is an internet slang term used to describe an individual who was epitome of masculinity, physical attractiveness, and confidence. This term evolved from a concept of Chad, which refers to a stereotypical alpha male known for his good looks, success, and confidence. A Giga Chad is seen as an exaggerated, idealized version of this archetype, often characterized by physical appearance, personality, and cultural impact. It's been popularized through memes, especially. A Giga Chad was notably associated with images of Russian model Ernest Kamalov, whose photos were part of the art project by the photographer Krista Sudmalis. Meme coin, the term has been adopted in cryptocurrency, the name, token, or movement symbolizing peak masculinity or defiance against norms. The concept of Giga Chad reflects broader discussions about masculinity, beauty standards, and the dynamics of online communities in shaping the perceptions of ideal male traits. I think it's also kind of a joke, though. Like, you think you're so sweet that you're not that sweet at all. You know what I mean? I don't know if it has... I feel like it has that type of connotation to it. The Giga Chad feel, right? I feel like this dude looked kind of like me. He kind of looks like Steve will do it a little bit, too. Isn't that funny? But it's a video from 1902 in Denmark. Strange, right? You're a rar Chad. Yeah. And let's look at those super chats. Viking Norge Gamer, God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. And it's the end of the year, baby. This is our last show of the year. It's a celebration, everybody. We should celebrate the fact that we, you know, now we can say, even if anything happens, God, you know, if the power did go out on us, I pulled out all the wires, though. It shouldn't happen again. Now I feel like it's going to happen right now, right? It's such a creepy thing to defy that. Thank you for mentioning Tank Ancient in the group. Hey, man, God bless you. So you made, so the people that made Tank are in my trading group? That's right. Is that what you're saying? Could you do tank profit strategies? Could you 1 week on the screen share? I tend to be all in or all out. I know there's a better way to take profits. I'm sure others have questions too. Thank you. It depends on what you're doing, but yeah, for sure. Wow, Bitcoin back to 95.1, man. No love, baby, no love. Toying with us today, making it look like it coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, but nada. But nada. Our last chance is the 21 on the 15-minute. Holds us for a bit of a pump. That's it. Come on, Bitcoin. Support or resistance. This is it. This is it. The crazy thing is it could take us back above 97.2 and change this whole day. What if we pop off with a boom New Year's for Bitcoin? We shall see, but oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Looks like it's got a drop on us a bit to the downside, eh? And we lost the 200 MA on the 1 minute time frame. Usually a dump easy. We had a nice run, though. We got above the 200 there, and we had a nice run. It was a great run, and then that was all she wrote. Seems to be ebbing and flowing on the 200 MA lately on the 1 minute. Just seems to be what Bitcoin likes to be doing. Looks like a bit of a head and shoulder. I don't even know what's going on there. I see an M pattern, a slanted M that's like you're going to dump. And again, these days are so erratic. You look at the gap of the VRVP, and it takes it right back down to 94K. I'm not going to tell you. Oh, I know today's too iffy to trade. I'd be sketched out, you know. It's funner to look at the altcoins and look at your super chats. Actually, way better today. Happy New Year, Sam. Can XLM hit 370? I believe it will over time. Yeah. Sam, can you be okay? Thank you. Shout out to Dylan Bronson. Happy New Year, Sam. Can XLM at 370 possibly? Hey, Sam, update on Sen. I bought it in a dip. Haha. Happy New Year, and may Allah bless you and your family. God bless you, Ahmed. Yeah. Certain, I can't hit the. I don't know why they're not letting me hit the heart button there. Oh, they're happening now. Yeah. So Giga Chat looks good to me. The entire Discord invited. Thank you. I need a max win. The king of 365. Love you, Sammy. Thank you. Happy New Year. First super chat. Thank you so much, Epic Tech AI. God bless you. Happy New Year to you. Jumpman Mike, it's TEMA time. We looked at TEMA. Thank you, Jumpman Mike. Oh, and Happy New Year's, everyone. Purple frogs are ugly. Oh, no. Why is that? What about my purple frog? Rave Song Records, it's the king of 365. Love you, Sammy. God bless you, Rave Song Records. Things got listed on Bitmart. Any chance for TA? We looked at it. It looks like it's going to pump. Tom Brady back to pass all the way from downtown. Right. Let's get back to that fan funded. Thank you for Tank Agent. Amen. Okay, we looked at that. Frankie, have you seen Luna by Virtuals? We'll take a look at that. XLM, we talked about that. Phantom dump more. It will go wherever Bitcoin goes, my friend. All right. Hey, Lifer, give me a look at Podflow. We looked at that. Giga Chad, we talked about it. I need a max win. Entire Discord invited to Leverage Mastery after today if you want to jump on in. I need a max win. God bless you and your family. I'm very grateful that I found your channel and part of the 99. 25 will be an amazing year. Tom Brady back to pass from downtown. All love. Shout out to Jacob Sheets, man. We love you, brother. And so let's take a look at one thing there. Luna by Virtuals. Looks like Bitcoin's going to tank back down to about 94,185. And I was a hopeful romantic there with that long, like it could have played out. It had all the looks of a Tuesday long, but it's the end of the year, so no haps, man. No haps. They're going to take it from you. You're going to rip it out of my cold, dead hands. Right? Happy New Year. Wealth, health, and prosperity, Sam. God bless you. Keep it real. And if you had a horrible year, if you lost a lot of trades, if you didn't do too well, it's okay. Take a deep breath. A small amount can turn into a big amount if you stay disciplined, if you keep pushing, and you never give up. The people that give up are the losers. The people that never give up eventually win. I eventually won. I went through so many losses as a trader. Most people never would have done it. They would have said, pack it in, dude. You're insane. I kept pushing, man. Think about it. An expert is simply someone that just made every single mistake in a narrow field, man. We just look cool, but we've made all the mistakes you've made times 10. I've lost probably the same amount, if not more. I've done all the silly things. Some of the people have done way more than me, I have to be honest. They've done some really, really dumb things. But I get it. You know, like they're very risky with their money when they shouldn't be. This thing's been crawling up to the upside ever since. I don't have any tank, but it looks good. So Luna by Virtuals. And you don't want to be confused with Luna there. Terra Luna. I would have sworn they got FARTCOIN on MEXC now too. Look at this. So FARTCOIN's been out of control. It came down. It's one coin that really just may not stop. You got to look at it like this. Like, it could head back to the top of this ride. This could be something for sure. I wouldn't be surprised. And everyone thinking FARTCOIN can get to like a $20 billion market cap because everyone just keeps jumping on. And everyone thinks it's ridiculous. And everyone that thinks it's ridiculous gets more and more pissed when it continues to pump. The more you don't hold it, the more you wish you held it. Like a fart. Interesting, right? Or the wish you didn't hold it. But I mean, that's interesting to me. I put an alert on that. FARTCOIN looks like it could do some numbers. It really does. And I don't own any. It doesn't matter to me. But you just look at this. And there's that idea of that parabola beginning to form there for FARTCOIN. All right, let's take a look at Luna by Virtuals here on the decentralized exchanges. Still holding 169. Since I put it out there, it's on a slow trend up, which is good. It's got that rounded bottom. This is one of the first coins on Virtual, right? When it first came out, it was Luna, and then Luna went out of control. And people didn't know what the heck was happening. We figured out was AI agents, and then everyone kind of started going, oh, okay, this is what's going to start going on. I would have bought this. I think there's better things out there that are newer and kind of coming out there, but it's interesting for sure. And it looks like it may continue to 35 cents. $169 million market cap for Luna by Virtuals. That was the OG when it all started. So we lost 95,000, 95,900 for BTC. Sayonara, Senorita. And now look, they had liquidity above it. They ripped it. And they put the liquidity below us. Now they want to take us down to 94,005. It looks like the dump is on now for BTC. And see, this is an M pattern, the dump. And it looks like you're going to take you down to 94,126. I see that happening kind of as we speak right here for Bitcoin. And then, sad, you lose the 1 hour 200 MA, lackluster. You go back to the 21. And then again, like I showed you, remember, I got so many lines here, it's so insane, but really clean. Get rid of the moving averages. Take a look here. All you're taking a look is if you go back inside this trend line, it's a bear trap. I mean, it was a bull trap. And you're headed lower to the bottom of this channel. Get rid of the squig, so this comes back in here. You break back below this point of control. You drop to 91.6 and then all the way down to 89,000. So this could be the nasty drop. There was a chance. There was a hope. They gave us, they built enough to create some type of longs there. But no go, man. No love. No love. No love for the longs. And there was a bearish divvy there, too, on the 5-minute time frame. Even I consider this bearish divergence. You'd say, but they both swing up, Sam. But I said this swings up way more. And if you were to draw that and draw this and keep their, perspective trajectories, they would hit each other somewhere around here. And if they hit each other, it's divergence. That's what I've learned. You see? One thing I can say is if you're overweight and you're worth tons of money, you're not wealthy. If you're worth tons of money, or if you're in great shape, but you're broke, you're not wealthy. I mean, I'd rather be in great shape and be able to find the best things in life. You don't have to have money. That's actually the best place to be. But having that wealth and being able to help others and be able to do whatever you want with your life is pretty awesome too. I gotta be honest. Like, having been on both sides of the coin, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's be honest. So, but my whole point of this spiel is wealth is not about one thing. It's about a spiritual connection to God, good relationships in life, a good financial relationship with your own wallet, making sure you're not like always in despair over money. Like when you look at money, it should feel good. Money should make you feel good. The thought of money should be a fun feeling. It shouldn't be a nasty thought that you want to get rid of in your head. You should have a good relationship with money. And then you should have a good relationship with your body. So good relationship with the people in your life, good relationship with God, spiritual relationship. Mental health is important too. I always say spiritual health, mental health, financial health, and physical health. Mental health, spiritual health. You got to take care of the mind. You got to rest. You got to meditate. If you need therapy to get over something, it's okay. People use physical therapy. It's okay to get some mental therapy, gain an edge. Some people know skills and tools that you don't have. They can teach you how to gain those skills and tools that, you know. It's okay to get some therapy. I got therapy. It helped me a lot. It really did. Right before, as my stream started, I was taking therapy at the beginning. And it was, you know, over some things I had. I'm not going to get too deep, but, like, you know, and it helped me immensely. Realized I was the cause of all my own pain. It was me the whole time. And it was really apparent at that point by being, you know, by going to therapy. Therapy made those things really obvious to see. In a very logical manner, the therapist was saying, hey, you see what you're doing there? That's caused by you. Like, you're doing that. You're expecting something out of nothing and getting upset when you don't get it. And that put a lot of other things in perspective for me too. So therapy really, and I went through many therapists before I found one, and I only went remote for maybe a year. It wasn't like I had to be there forever. And it just was at a point in my time where someone put things in the right perspective for me that nobody else would. And if you can get, and honestly, if you can get the right there, this guy was old too. He was in his like late 70s. So I probably got some life knowledge out of the guy, and he really like, and therapists these days probably wouldn't have been as good as him because they just, you know, they regurgitate a lot. They don't even know what they're doing, you know. So rejection by 96,000, no love for Sammy and the long. 94.7 now for Bitcoin getting slaughtered. Bloodbath. Looks like we'll go back down to 94.3. And more what I told you, now we see if we retest the top of this trend line. You break back here, you're dumping very fast. Down to 91 and then down here somewhere to 90 and even 89,000. Had you held that 1 hour 200, everything would have changed, but you could not. And so I flipped bearish or bullish pretty quickly on those aspects. I've been doing that for a long time, so if someone hasn't done it as long as me, they wouldn't even really know it. You never really even judge someone else's strategy unless you've used it for long enough to see the probabilities inside of it. Young people do that, though. They'll judge a strategy because they're just young. They're naive, right? It happens. People judge me all the time. You know, traders will judge me 2 years later. They're like, dang, everything I thought about that guy was wrong. I just didn't give it enough time. Your saving grace is, can you make an inverted head and shoulder here? And get back up, baby. I'm always hopeful, man. I always have a little too much bullish in me. You got to know your bias, though. I'm bullishly biased. Wow, awesome people here on the live. Awesome people here on the live. So how do you get into Hyperliquid? What do you do? How do you get Hyperliquid up here? Hyperliquid, look, I named my wallet Hyperliquid. How did I get Hyperliquid? How? You know, and again, you don't hold the coins. On Hyperliquid, it's like an exchange. It's a decentralized exchange, just like, you know, MEXC or just like Weeks. The coins stay on the exchange. You have to send the money to the exchange. How did you get to Hyperliquid? I'm going to explain right now, and we're going to clip this out. Everybody, Hyperliquid is the new thing, and it's going to get bigger and bigger. Virtuals is really hot, and there's going to be similar coins to Virtuals on Hyperliquid. I actually know one right now in the trading group. You may want to stay, you know. Hyperliquid is hi, my name is Sam Price, the Crypto Lifer. Today I want to talk about Hyperliquid and all the new opportunities coming. If you know about AI agents, then you know about Virtuals. And Virtuals was hot, and it was absolutely amazing, and it's blowing up, and still is. It's going to be another coin similar to Virtuals on Hyperliquid, and maybe a few. And I think, and I see the huge speculative potential of these coins getting as big or bigger than Virtuals. We can talk a $5 billion market cap, and some of these are still sitting at $100 million, $20 million, $30 million market cap, and they're very small. And I believe they're going to be coming out of Hyperliquid. So I'm not going to tell you the coins right now. We have that in the trading group. If you want to join, go to cryptolifer.com and find out more. But what I will show you is I'm going to talk about how to enter the Hyperliquid ecosystem, what you need to do. You may need a VPN at the very phone. I found you may need a VPN right off the bat. All right, so that's one thing I did find. Secondly, you're going to understand a little bit more about MetaMask, right? So that's a big thing. I have a course on MetaMask if you want to take it. It's an older course, but it'll tell you everything you need to know about the ins and outs of MetaMask and what chains are, how to move things around. It's a great course. Anyway, so check this out. I labeled this Hyperliquid. You could do this by hitting these little arrows and just editing and naming your wallet, right? I would suggest opening up a brand new wallet, keeping it completely separate of your other wallets, all right? Now, the first thing I did was I flipped to the Arbitrum network, all right? And Arbitrum 1 will be there. It should be on your MetaMask. If not, you can download, but it will be there. And I flipped to Arbitrum. Then what I did is I bought Ethereum, okay? And you could buy USDC too, but I bought Ethereum because you need Ethereum to pay the gas fees. So I bought Ethereum, all right? And I bought Ethereum on, let's just say, weeks. You could buy it anywhere, really, on any exchange. And then I sent the Ethereum using the Arbitrum network over to my MetaMask wallet to this address right here, but made sure I used Arbitrum. Then it showed up. I had it. Awesome. Then I went to the swap section here, and I swapped the Ethereum token for USDC. Okay, right here. It was very simple. It was very low fee. On Arbitrum, it's not going to be a lot. It's going to be very simple. Boom. I now have bought an Ethereum on another exchange. I've then sent it on the Arbitrum network to my MetaMask wallet, which I've given the Arbitrum, the Arbitrum mainnet on. And now I've swapped not all the Ethereum. I've kept 266 for gas fees, but I've swapped about 90% of the Ethereum for USDC. Now what? Now we would head over to Hyperliquid, all right, which I can't do right now because I'm not running a VPN, but you would head over to Hyperliquid, okay, and you would connect your wallet. It will connect, and then you actually have to hit the deposit button, just like at a regular exchange, and deposit the USDC into Hyperliquid. You can then scroll through their coins, and they have spot and futures, and you can buy a coin on spot or futures. When I did it, the money went immediately into the futures. So I had to transfer it, just like on your Mexi or your Weeks account, back to spot. And then I was able to buy this coin that I'm talking about in my trading group today that I believe could be bigger than virtuals, and has that potential. Maybe it goes to zero. I'm speculative investing. It is what it is. But this is how you would enter the Hyperliquid, economy, all right, and get involved. And you got to have it ready. This is how you do it. All right. So if anyone's willing, or they've been seeing Hyperliquid, but they're not sure how to get in, they've been really kind of maybe a little nervous. Maybe there's some fear there because they lack the knowledge. I just wanted to let you know that it's simple. It's easy. It could be done in about 5 to 10 minutes. Just, make sure you do your details. When I did send you the Ethereum, I sent 0.1 first to make sure it went, and then I sent the rest of the 0.6, and I sent 0.78. So, hey, I just sent 0.1 first just to make sure that everything went well. And then I sent the rest. Even though I've been doing this for a long time, whenever I send cryptocurrency, I send a small amount first, and then I send the rest. Everybody, this is your tutorial basically of how to get into the Hyperliquid ecosystem. This is kind of the beginnings of how you can do it. It's not that hard. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment. Let us know. Feel free. Or come onto a live stream, send a super chat. We'll be there for you. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. All right, cool. So that's just like a little tutorial for people that want to learn how to get into Hyperliquid, right? Anyone find that amazing? And now they're like, you know what? Now I know how to get into Hyperliquid. I'm excited. Thank you so much, Sam. Other people just pissed that I didn't do their super chat. All right. And now we have 61% of the people say I'm a Giga Chad. Oh my gosh. No. You can also just bridge the USDC over to Arbitrum from a stable on any chain. Yeah, I know, but the point is then you have to pay in gas fees and Ethereum. So then you won't have any ETH. So that's why you don't bridge but you can do that too. But you got to have the ETH first. So the point is they got the ETH, then transfer 90% of the ETH over. You get it? Because if you tell people to do that, Jamie, they'll do it, and then they won't have any ETH, and then they'll say, I can't, and then they'll bug out, You get what I'm saying? Because beginners always forget that they need the chain on the gas chain. They need the coin on the chain. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, on Misa, and you send it to bridge alongside for fees. This is why Misa amazing. Interesting. But does Misa work with Hyperliquid? Yeah, maybe it does. I'm all on the spicy breakout. Yeah. I just transferred USDC and Ethereum. Okay. Yeah. So what do you guys think of where we're going to be? Like, what's going to be the king chain? What do you guys think is going to be the biggest chain? Yeah. Yeah, but Hyperliquid doesn't work like a regular DEX. You know what I mean? Other DEXs work like they connect to your wallet. Hyperliquid, you have to transfer the money into it, just like Mexi and Weeks. It's not the same. Yeah. What do you guys think? Did you see Colin move? Colin did a nice move. Thank the Lord. You know what I mean? Let's take a look at Colin. I mean, it has a swarm. You'd think it would do numbers. It's back to where we bought it at, which was a 550. I bought it right around I think it's between a 7 and a 1 little nibble, and then the rest of $11-12 million market cap. All right. Funny, the fog. Anyone see how there's fog all the time now? I've been seeing on Twitter. There's fog all around. Last night, the last 3 nights here in Florida, it's surrounded by fog. I mean, there's been fog before. It makes sense. But this just came out. It's got 90K in liquidity. I just saw it right now for the first time. But it's just making me wonder, like, what's going on with the fog? Anyone else research the fog? I had headaches for 3 days too, but I don't know, you know. I'm pretty locked into the charts, so I get the news late because I'm so into the charts. Into the fog. The fog. It's interesting, right? A community based around the mysterious fog. Yeah, so they call it FOG24. The mysterious fog all around the world. Fog is the next viral takeover. So there's a strange fog everywhere in different parts of the world. Meanwhile, over San Diego, California. I've never seen anything like that. But again, you never know. They probably do that once a week. People use like old footage to make, anyone does anything for. I always take everything with a grain of salt, one step at a time. But yeah, Fogvid is trending. This is the guy that's like trending it too. He kind of seems like I only saw one video and it was him. And now here he is again, right? Funny how quickly they can make something that, I don't know. In the atmosphere to block the sun, what could go wrong? This is over 1 million views. People all around America are experiencing heavy fog. Everyone's wondering what the odds of this happens. Right when they don't want people looking up in the sky. I see fog all the time here in Florida. We have the most fog we've ever had. It's been foggy every single morning to the point where I can't see the sun. And it's foggy at night. The sun burns it off though. But it is weird, the fog. All right. But again, I'm just talking about a coin. So Elon changed the name to Kika Maximus, really. Yeah. Agenda 20, yeah. There's no deal with this fog. Yeah, it really is, though. It reminds me of the smoke from Canadian wildfires a few years ago. It's pretty interesting. I'd set alerts on FARTCOIN. I saw a lot of opportunity today, though, despite what Bitcoin's doing. Still holding 94,890. You never know, man. You never know. They're playing with the market. They're seeing who's going to go which way. The shorts have just built up huge with a bunch of stops, though, right there now. They could liquidate all the way to 85,000. I mean, look, they want to dump. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, again, we can't get back above 97.2. We break that weekly support. It's a wrap that we just tried to make, so. Sam, did you check Bitcoin on the monthly? Looks like a bearish January. Reminds me of smoke from Canada wildfires. God will protect us. Amen. I like that. I like that. Hey, you got to have some faith in something. If Canada bounces in the 51st state, I'm moving to Florida. Come on in, buddy. We'd love to have you. FARTCOIN set alerts. Can you check for NOFAP? Well, man, best narrative and community behind it. I mean, it's not actually not a bad idea, right? I did that for 1 month in my life. It was amazing. TMI, right? I definitely felt like super powerful. Like, it was weird. The Kundalini rises. You take that energy, you put it somewhere else. Like, I mean, who knows what could happen, right? So. There's a few of them, though. This one's tiny. You never know. NoFap. This is so crazy. Pepe Puppy, though, it's up 20% of the daily. What do you think of Pepe at the moment? Spoiler, it was the first month of his life. You're so funny, man. This guy's stupid. Oh, my gosh, Jamie. Dude, there's still faith that this previous supporter's resistance is going to hold. Look, resistance, bounce. Bitcoin attempting to hold 95,000. Attempting to get the bounce. You never know. Yeah. Look at all the volcanoes erupting in the Philippines, Guatemala, Hawaii, some of the largest, all erupting at the same time. Nobody's talking about it, right? Okay, so here, I just want to play this video for you. I don't think it's going to be too long, but it's going to benefit us all. Let's take a look here if we can get this thing going. And look how sharp he looks. Look at the crib, man. Oh, man. Fresh.
Apologize.
Hold on. Let's get the...
The IRS has issued a revenue procedure this year, at the end of the year, that requires taxpayers to make an election before tomorrow.
Nice suit jacket.
And so today, taxpayers have to sign a digital asset allocation plan. And that just allocates the basis in their digital assets according to revenue procedure
I like the plan.
2024-28. Prior to 2025, a taxpayer was allowed to allocate the digital asset cost basis on a universal basis and using the highest in, first out accounting. As of January 1st, U.S. taxpayers are required to account for their digital assets on a per wallet basis. Now, what that means is that if you sell Bitcoin from your Coinbase account, you calculate the gains on that transaction based on the amount that you paid for the digital asset that you have in your Coinbase account. Prior to January 1st, you were allowed to use a universal method, which meant you could sell from your Coinbase account and use the cost basis and digital assets that you had in another wallet. And the IRS has put this rule in place for 2025, but it has allowed taxpayers to elect to use their prior method for 2024 and beyond, and behind that, only where they've filed an election pursuant to Revenue Procedure 2024-28. That being said, we've made that election really easy. You can go to our website, www.decrypted.tax, and on the top right-hand corner, and there's a link. Also, there'll be a link in this description for your digital asset cost basis allocation plan. Upon making that election, you'll get a copy, whether you're a client or not. You'll get a copy, and we'll keep a copy in the event that you do become a client. We'll have it there on a secure server. So, as always, happy to help out anywhere I can. Yeah, you guys have any questions, reach out. Happy New Year.
And everybody, here is the link. I just posted it right here. I highly suggest that you take advantage of this opportunity. And yeah, if you don't know now, you do. And I want to make sure that everybody is taken care of. And today's your last day to do that. So, okay, make sure you do that. It's important, all right? So it can cover you for many, many other things, all right, and beyond. All right. All right. Thank you so much, Ernest, for helping us put that together this morning. It was last minute. We figured it out, but we got it done. Yeah, that dude makes awesome motorcycles. He does, yeah. No, you can file that form. That form's going to get you ready. It's going to be documented that you wrote it there, and then you're all set. Yeah, you should be. I don't know. Talk to your CPA, find out more, but Yeah. All right. Let's get back to the music in the last 6 minutes of the show. Still a chance that the long plays out here for Bitcoin, and this flag maintains its previous support as resistance and we get a bounce. As I've said before, it's all about whether we break back inside of this falling wedge and they bull trap us or we make it out alive. Only time will tell here for Bitcoin. Can we make an inverted head and shoulder and save the day, or do we dump back inside the pattern and dump to the bottom of the channel? Only time will tell. Take your shot. I took a long. They'll stop me out and we'll see what happens. Be careful. Yeah. And thanks for the countless memberships, giveaways over at ERNEST. Yeah, that's not my house, man. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. God bless you, brother. I'm signing with Decrypted today. Amen. God bless you, brother. Yeah. Seb, I'm happy that we found you. That's the best thing that happened to us. Hey, man, God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah. And Ernest Lee gifting 50 memberships to the Crypto Lifers, man. God bless you. Thank you, Ernest. Much appreciated that you did that. You didn't have to, but you did. God bless you, man. Sammy, out of 10, what would you rate your 2024? As tough as it was, I bet you're still super proud of what you achieved and feeling positive for the future. My 2024 was a 20 out of 10, man. Are you kidding me? I started the year with the death of my mother, right? She died like the last month of 2023. And honestly, if you told me I was going to come this far in a year, I thought it was going to take me 5 to 10 years to get over the death of my mom. The first month was horrendous. It was a dark Boston. It was dark. I was in Boston. It was very tough. Yeah, like one day I'll write a book and tell everyone what I went through and what really happened. But it was tough, man, and it was not easy. I had good family and friends around me, and I had each and every one of you. Thank God I had my channel and something to push for, something to believe in, because I don't know, without that, I don't know how I would have made it. I truly believe the energy each and every one of you gave was the energy I grabbed on. We're all energy. Everyone thinks we're not, but we're energy, man. And you could think, but I don't know you, Sam. I never met you. I didn't change your life. But dude, the energy you show, like I showed up every morning being like, man, there's people that are waiting for me. Like right before my mom died, there was someone who was saying, Sam, I love your channel. I'm so depressed. And every day you show up, you make me feel great. And I'm like, so I'm reading all these things. And then I'm thinking of my mom, and my mom's in my mind. And she's like, don't you dare give up, Sam. These people need you, Sam. They believe in you, Sam. If you crumble now, what happens then? And there was so many people looking up to me that had wrote me stories, testimonials, and said, hey, I believe in you. And I said, I believe in you too, man. And that connection between each other, that love that was formed between two humans, and it was unspoken between many of you, and it got me through the hardest time of my life, man. Yeah. A lot of people do podcasts to help themselves and the people watching. 100%. Yeah. Vibrational beings have a human experience. Amen. Amen. So I truly believe every single one of you got me through that this year. I don't even believe that the beginning of this year started with my mom, Pat. Like I was 1 month into the passing of my mother as I started 2024. Honestly, I was looking forward. I look forward now. I have so much to do, right? We got so much to do. We have a lot that certain things didn't get accomplished the way they should have. Yeah, we were working on a new course that should have been out by now, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's all good, but not everything. We didn't hit everything out the park, But we did amazing, man. We did amazing. And if we look at the year in review on YouTube, like I think we did very, very good. We passed 10 million views as a channel, as a team. Everyone on my team really made it happen too. We surpassed other YouTubers that are bigger than us in views. I mean, we did whatever you want to say. I mean, it's not a competition, but we did really good. Like we stood our ground in the sea of channels in the world. We did great. Me, my team, and I, we all did great. Each and every one of you showing up. It was an amazing year. Like, we got 5 million views in 2024. 1.4 million watch hours, 34,000 subscribers, 161% more than the year before. All right. And we're at 85,458 subscribers as of today. And, we need 15,000 subscribers to hit my dream goal of 100,000. And when we had 0, we went to 15,000. That was 1. To 30,000 was 2. And I'm telling you how many times we've made 15,000 subscribers, right? And 40, then it was 45 to 60, 75, and we're about to achieve the 6th one when we get to 90, and then it's 105, and so I've gotten 15,000 subscribers, and I'm at 85, 459, so I know that 100,000 is achievable. And once you get 100K, 1 million is achievable. It really is. And so you start seeing, hey, man, I can get to 1 million subscribers now. I could do something huge here. But it's going to take another 5 years of me pushing. It's not going to be easy. This was just the beginning. All the work you've done, all the work we've all done, everything that's made this channel, it's just the beginning. All right. Happy New Year to everyone, and keep grinding. It's so interesting how there's so many mixed signals out here. Like I'll see, some people will say I'm the most pompous, egotistical bragger in the world, and then other people say, man, he's the most humble guy I've ever met. But being humble is the key to trading, and Sam represents that to the max. Happy New Year's to everyone. Keep grinding. Amen. And remember, trading is a marathon. It's not this like, and I tell everyone, look at your monthly P&L, and you might have a bad month. Well, make the next month better. You don't have to make what if you have one bad month? You don't have to make it all back the next month. You just have to have a green month the next month. All right, that's it. You might lose $5,000 one month. You might make $1,000 the next month, but you didn't lose 5. You did way better. All right. Yeah. When crypto dumps real hard, it's going to be hard to get subscribers again. I don't really worry about that, my friend. Yeah, I don't. I live and die by God's will. Subscribers are just part of I followed what God wanted me to do, man. If I live and die by subscribers, then it just shows where your head at and where my head is at. We're not in the same place. Yeah. Your frequency is thinking in a lower mode. No offense, man. It just is what it is. Yeah. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to sign out for the day. I am taking the family into downtown Sarasota. We're going to have a good time later on tonight. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe tonight. Don't drink. I don't drink. I gave up alcohol 4 years ago, so I don't even have to think about it. It doesn't even enter my realm. The thought process just doesn't even occur. So yeah, all good, brother. Lifer, happy New Year. Can you put what the tax guy was saying in layman's terms? Fill out the form. He said it's very simple what he said. You have 2 wallets. All right. Let's just say you have 30 Cardano in each of them. All right. You bought 30 Cardano in 2018. All right. You bought 30 Cardano in 2023. Or let's say 2024. At the end of 2024, you're up in profits. You want to sell Cardano. So you sell it. You can claim that you sold these Cardanos, even if you sold them out of this wallet that you bought. You could dollar cost basis on all the wallets you own. Now, no, it's wallet by wallet. You bought it in this wallet. You sold it from this wallet. You cannot say you got it from this Cardano. Understand? That's all. That's it. All right. I hope that makes it clear. Watch this flag for Bitcoin, still a chance, but now it lost the support and it barely retested it. You see that? Usually means you're going to dump now. My thing is, if you lose this trend line, which is going to be sitting when you hit it somewhere around 94,100, you'll drop to 93.6 and then to the point of control there at 92.5 and then all the way down to the bottom of the trend. Because that's just what happens when you go back inside. Because look, you were inside this bigger trend line. 1, 2, 3, you're in here and you come up, you break out, you break back inside, you're going to drag right back to the bottom. I've seen it 1,000 times. You go back inside here, you dump down. I've seen them one time fake it in here, break it back out and rip it. That's like the most treacherous move they've ever pulled. They've done it. It could happen, but it's rare. So if you go back inside this pattern, you're coming down here, period. And that's when a short would be the most likely. There's an aggressive short right now, but what if they bump it, right? So This is just, once it dumps, there's just more likelihood it's not going to happen. Right now, there could be a chance of the pumpage. So that's why I wait for the short to do the bearish retest there. And again, I don't trade on the last few days of the year. Normally, if I do, it's a smaller position. Today, I took one, seeing what could happen. One of my models played out, came out, and it looked nice. We were holding the 200 MA on the 1 hour time frame. And it looked like we may actually hold it. Are we still above it? No, we're below it now. So, still above the 15-minute 200 MA though, which is bullish. Let's see if that can hold. Daily candle close above the 15-minute. I'll take all the little bullishness I can get. All right. Everybody, as the new year ends, I want to let you know that there's still so much opportunity coming our way. I'm getting ready for a coin on Hyperliquid. I'm planning to make 2025 amazing. January amazing. You got to believe you're the opportunity to make sure that you are. If you believe you're the opportunity, then you will become it. Your mind creates the reality. I'm telling you this over and over and over again. Think about it. It's kind of obvious, but nobody thinks about it as the obvious. There's two kids. One thinks he can become an amazing swimmer. He becomes Michael Phelps. I mean, he had to have the thought and compound the thought. Then he had a swim teacher. Then he realized he liked it. Then he's, I could do this. Then he saw amazing swimmers. And then the thought of a gold medal had to have popped into his head at one point. It's like he didn't think about, becoming a tractor trailer driver for years on end and then just immediately get into a gold medal in swimming. You see what I'm saying? Like it was his mind was consumed with swimming and it got him to the gold medal. It was obvious his mind. These things are obvious, right? Another student thinks about basketball. Another student thinks about swimming. Look at, there's two kids. One's 10 years old. One's not. Well, they're both 10. One's obsessed with swimming. One's obsessed with basketball. What are they playing in college? If they stay true to themselves and they keep pushing, which ones are they playing? I mean, is this one swimming? No, he was obsessed with basketball. Of course, that brought his life wherever his mind was obsessed with. That's where his life went. I mean, it's so obvious, but people don't realize it. So then what you think will become your life, won't it? So if you're depressed, if you don't believe in yourself, if you're drinking alcohol a couple times a week, which is a chemical depressant, making you feel depressed on purpose and making it hard for you to push yourself up and make you feel good, making you hard to work out, making you hard to, it's a depressant. You're drinking a substance that's making you depressed. It's called a depressant. And then you're supposed to build yourself up, change your life, and become a multimillionaire, start $1 billion business and become one of the most successful CEOs in the world? No, they don't go hand in hand, do they? No, they don't. So that's why if you want to become the best person you want to become, I truly believe alcohol, you kick it to the curb, man. You get rid of it. Even if you drink it once a day, once a year, I just find it just whatever's, man. Some people say, but I have a glass of wine with lunch. I get it. I did that too. It's all fun. Well, whatever, man. I'm not to judge. For me, it takes away. For others, maybe they're able to, but for me, it takes away. This also looks like an Adam and Eve. I never realized that till right now. Measured move to the upside of the Adam and Eve would take you somewhere to 97,009. We get back above 97.2. There's a chance there's some bullishness in the air here, folks. If the 15-minute loses the 200 MA, I'll get extra bearish. There's a little bit of hope if the 15-minute can hold the 200 MA, but it's not a lot of hope. Like, it's the beginning of the beginning, so it's very small. You don't want to put too much weight on small time frames. That makes sense. Okay. Made it to the close. Happy New Year, Eve. BABYPHNIX on fire. XRPL. Oh, there's a BABYPHNIX now? Oh, my God. I don't like the baby coins. They kind of piss me off. I shouldn't say that. Nothing should piss me off. But the baby coins get on my nerves a little bit. I mean, it's got 11,000 market cap. Come on, bro. Get out of here. You're out of your mind. You really said BABYPHNIX on fire? And it's got an $11,000 market cap. You have no respect for yourself. Come on, brother. Really? Oh, that's Omar Lopez, man. I love you, brother. Dude, Omar, you've been super nice to me, so we gotta be real here. Why are you talking about a coin with an $11,000 market cap saying it's on fire? Are we talking about the same coin, Omar? I love you, Omar, because you've been super nice. Yeah, it's 30% of the day because it's got an $11,000 market cap, dude. Any coin can go from $500 to 11,000, and you can call it up 10x, 20x. You know what I mean? BABYPHNIX is a scam. I got rugged 3 times. You're so funny. See, look at that. I'd be careful, man. Yeah, thank you. I love you, Omar. You're the best, man. He's been super nice to me. So sometimes someone's super nice to me. I say one thing and I discourage them. I never want to do that. I've learned my lesson. That's one thing I did learn about 2023 is the power of my words. Sam, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. I sincerely look at you not only as a mentor, but as a friend. Bless you and yours. Here's to the best years of our lives in 2025. Booming to the upside. Papa Flash, you're the man. And I feel the same about you, my friend. May God bless you, Papa Flash. May all your dreams come true this year. And we took care of that for JB. Have a fantastic New Year's, everybody. Yep. And everyone, you may see me jump in just for a quick monthly candle close because it will be the end. Bitcoin might get back above 95K. You never know. You never know. Bro on virtuals, which was Nerebros, which looked interesting, is still looking pretty interesting to me. I would keep this on the radar. Bro on virtual. And virtuals has so much coming out. You can tell that virtuals is probably going to do a 4 to 5x from where it's at now. I just see virtuals continuing. And see, people are using virtual to buy the coin, so you can see how that creates, you know, it's when you have your own economy inside of a coin, it's powerful, right? And that's just, man, you get a want for people to want your coin, buy and sell it. It's a big deal. Well, we ran through the music so much, we went all the way to the end. We'll bring it back to the end, to the beginning. Man, I'm overwhelmed with everything that's happened. I'm speechless some days, right? How is that possible, Sam? You talk so much. But I find myself speechless at times. I really can't believe what happened. It's been a journey of journeys, my friends. And I thank you all for the run. And I'm not saying it's overall, just when you hit the year, it's just this feeling. Like today we did it. I end the stream and we did every single day this year without a day off. I've already done it 3 years in a row. The first year I did it, it was amazing. The second year now, I'm just like, I could do it again. I'll bookend the year again. I'll plan my whole year to make sure I don't miss a day in 2025. May God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I thank you so much for every single time you show up, every single time you write a super chat. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Sean. Love Learning. Crypto Billy. Jennifer Moffitt. Elizabeth Moon. God is Love. Crypto Plumber. Ernest Lee. Notorious Nugs. And all the beautiful people out here on the live. You people are awesome. I'm excited. I'm blessed. I'm so happy to share these moments with each and every one of you. I am fully fulfilled in all aspects of my life. I got 3 beautiful daughters. I got a beautiful wife. I got good friends in my life that I've met here in Sarasota in a short period of time that have fulfilled me. I've had the nicest get-togethers here, way more than I've had at my other house, that have felt more complete and just felt great. In the 4 years I lived in Boston, I didn't feel this way I feel here in Florida. There's so many lifers in Florida. We're just waiting the second I got here, man. And if you're thinking of moving to Florida, I don't want too many people to move here, but I gotta say, if you're thinking of moving here, I gotta say, man, you will not regret it. Today's gonna be another beautiful day, absolutely sunny. In Boston, it's gonna be absolutely nasty today. It's not gonna be that nice. Oh, it's not gonna be too bad, but it's not gonna be as nice as it is in Florida. So, life is good, everybody. Life is good. I love each and every one of you. I thank you so much again. I can't say thanks only so many times. There's no other words really for it. But look at all the buys here on Bro. And one big sell. All the buys, and then one person sold a boatload. Look at that. Who's that person? Well, look at that consolidation. And it could double top. But I mean, the last few coins that did these ascending triangles, they all broke out beautifully to the upside. Crazy fog gas. Yeah, funny. No, we found fog today too, and it looked pretty weird. It looked like it could. I found fog, and It's got a lot of volume too. You know? I love you all. Thank you so much. I'm going to jump out. I'm speechless. I can't believe everything that's happened this year. Stay out the fog for sure, right? Yeah. And Bitcoin still has a chance to break out, man. I'm holding on to that long. Let's see what happens. I love you all. God bless Master Friend. God bless everybody. I'll see you all possibly tonight, but definitely tomorrow for another amazing live stream. Have a great New Year's. Be safe. Please don't overdrink. Please don't blow up a firecracker in your hand or something. Be careful. Watch your eyes. Pay attention. I love you all. Stay blessed. Thank you so much for a great 2024. I couldn't have asked for anything more. I'm going to leave before I break down in tears. I love you all. And we're going to leave with the last story of the time. I love you, but nobody loves me, but I love you, but nobody loves me, but I love you. Oh, 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 oh.